Higgins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show, and more basketball coming to you live from Wahpeton. It's the third quarterfinal round matchup here in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament, and it features the number 2 seeded Central Cass Squirrels, who are 17-3 on the season, against the 7-seeded Lisbon Broncos, who come into this game 11-10. Central Cass, being the number 2 seed in this Region 1 tournament, shows just how much strength is on the top part of this region. They are not just the number 2 seed, they are also the number 5 ranked team in the final Class B boys basketball poll of the 2021-2022 season. And they didn't know where they were going to be seated until it came down to that final day of the regular season, where Kindred got the win against Enderlin to put in play that 3-way tie, where tiebreaker scenarios made them the number 2 seed here in the Region 1 tournament. The Lisbon Broncos, again, 11-10 on the season, always a tough draw in the postseason. They had to play in a play-in game last week. It was 48-38, a win against Tri-State in a game, well, quite frankly, offense was sparse through the first half of this game, just 14 points each at the half. It came down to the wire into an extra period, and it was Lisbon getting the chance to play on here in the quarterfinal round of this Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Let us take another break. We'll tell you where we stand right now in this tournament when we return. It is the Region 1 tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past 2 years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Friday, March 18th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 52 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, along with 11 head of April calving heifers. The sale will be broadcast on DV Auction, and you can request a catalog today by emailing gjrangus@feltontel.net. Call them at 701-361-3189. The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, offering 52 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, along with 11 bred heifers. Friday, March 18th at 1 o'clock.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Welcome back to the Irie Insurance pregame show. It's quarterfinal game number 3. The Central Cass Squirrels against the Lisbon Bronco. Winner will play the winner of our next matchup, which should also be a good matchup. Will be Kindred and Northern Cass playing in the next game. Look at how this tournament has gone so far. 79-52, Enderlin a win over Richmond. Enderlin will now play Oak Grove, that held on to defeat Sargent County 79-74. So that will be the first semifinal matchup, which will be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, which we'll have for you here on yourliveevent.com. Remember, the tournament running today, tomorrow, with the champion to be crowned on Thursday. An update on Region 2, which you can also see in its entirety on yourliveevent.com. Thompson defeating Hatton Northwood 71-43. Grafton a win over Mayport CG 50-40. Thompson and Grafton, a 1 and a 4 seed, will meet in that semifinal tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Getting underway there. Northport, the 2 seed against the 7 seed in Cavalier. We'll take another break here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. It's Region 1 basketball coverage on yourliveevent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings! The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon high school athletic programs and events. If you're interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook for more information. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters wishes the best to all athletes competing today.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
And welcome back here to our Irie Insurance pregame show. It's the Region 1 quarterfinals on yourliveevent.com. Central Cass against Lisbon, a 7 seed against a 2 seed. Winner to play in the semis tomorrow, 7:30 against the winner of Kindred and Northern Cass. And we will have all of those games on yourliveevent.com. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. And we will start for the Lisbon Broncos. It will be a 6'2 senior, number 2, Rodney Olson. A 5'7 sophomore, number 5, Jaden Bittner. A 5'11 senior, number 10, Caden Sweet. A 6'1 sophomore, number 34, Sam Kelson. And a 6'4 senior, number 44, Caleb Olson. Olsen, Bittner, Sweet, Kelson, and Olsen for the Lisbon Broncos, coached by head coach Kim Mark. 11-10 on this season. They have won 7 of their last 9 games, including a play-in game last week against Tri-State to put them into this matchup. They played earlier in the season against Central Cass. It was a 3-point game in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels, but the Broncos came to play that night, and they will be trying to play spoiler here in this quarterfinal matchup against the Central Cass Squirrels. Now the starting lineup for the Squirrels will be a 6'1" sophomore, number 10, Jake Deutsch, a 6'1" sophomore, a senior in Jake Deutsch, a 6'1" sophomore, number 12, Carter Vakota, a 6'2" junior, number 14, Sam Kavervig, a 6'6" sophomore, number 24, Cole Holzer, and a 6-foot sophomore, number 44, Tyler Cruchet. Deutsch, Vakota, Kavervig, Holzer, and Cruchet for the Central Cass Squirrels. They are 17-3 on the season, 10-1 in the region, the number 5 team in the final Class B basketball poll of the season, and they are the number 2 seed in this Region 1 basketball tournament. They are coached by head coach Matt Norman. Those are your starting lineups here for the matchup in this semifinal game. Again, it was a close game last time they played early on in the season within the first month of the year. Both of these teams obviously looking to have made steady improvement from that point forward. Joining us here in the broadcast booth, Chase Miller had the call the last 2 games. And Chase, that last one, Central Cass in Oak Grove, a 4 and a 5 is, well, proven to be true of what the 4-5 looks like in a Region 1 tournament.
Yeah, it's kind of what you expect. And Fargo Oak Grove, they had a really nice game by Trayvon Rodriguez. They're going to have to hit a lot of threes against Enderlin coming up tomorrow, more than likely, like they did last year. So we'll see what happens. For Coach Ryan Weber, they kind of got the short end of the stick. Didn't play their last game until February 23rd till now, so they were kind of off, for 2 weeks with Mother Nature, and then not playing in a play-in while Oak Grove played last week Thursday in this contest. Kim Marks will tell you, Lisbon can contend with anyone when they shoot the ball well. But if they shoot the ball poorly for a quarter, they don't have enough firepower sometimes to get back in it. Central Cass going to be interesting. They gave up a bevy of points, 83 against Grafton their last time out, Joel, and they're a team that feels like they can win this region and get to state. So, what type of defense has Matt Norman probably been talking about since the last time they played Grafton? We'll find out. The opening minute's going to be big. Caleb Larson, the UND football commit for Lisbon, he's going to bang inside with Riley Holzer. I'm curious how that matchup will kind of go throughout the evening, Joel.
And Caleb Olson wins the opening tip-off. It's tracked down by Sweet. And here comes Sweet up court, guarded by Jake Deutsch, a third-place finisher in the state wrestling tournament just a few weeks ago. Big 2-sport athlete for this girls program. Rodney Olson takes a look inside. Will feed back over to Bittner. Bittner, the sophomore, drives, puts it up off the backboard. Rebound deflected by Cruchet, and it's picked up on the far side of the court and handled by Verkota. Here comes a 3 right side, off the iron. Rebound is pulled down by Carter Verkota, and the Squirrels will keep control of the basketball. Kavervig drive, shot deflected, picked up by Caleb Olson. Will come back to Caden Sweet. Sweet moving across half court, double coverage. Squirrels looking to create some early turnovers into the hands of Bittner. Minute into this game, no score. Both teams have had a look as Kelson comes across to Rodney Olson into the corner. 3 for Bittner off the iron. Rebound was two-handed by Holzer. Picked up, put back off the side of the iron for Kelson. Here comes another chance for 2, and Rodney Olson will finish it for the Lisbon Broncos. They'll take the 2-0 lead as we're inside of 7 to go in the first quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Handled by Kavervig, looking for some off-ball movement. Throws left side to Deutsch. Inside miss post. Holzer for 2. Rebound brought down by Olson. It'll be Caden Sweet up court. He is guarded by Deutsch. 110 guards the other. Ball gets knocked away, still loose. Bittner had hands on the basketball, but Deutsch will pick it up. Deutsch sends a pass to Verkota off double coverage, will miss the shot. Deutsch gets the rebound beyond the arc. Kavervig for 3, good, and Central Cass will answer right back and takes the lead. 3-2 their advantage. 2 minutes into this game, a combined 5 points. Ball comes to the left side. Kelson for 3, in and out. Rebound, Olson goes for the putback off the backboard. Foul call comes against the Squirrels. And Caleb Olson will go to the line to shoot 2.
Sam Cobbervig just wrong place at the wrong time, and nice rip through there by Mr. Olsen going to the free throw line to shoot the pair. And Lisbon early, if you're Kim Marks, you like what you're seeing in terms of offensive rebounds here. You like what you're seeing in terms of opportunities to get second chances. This is a game where Lisbon has to slow up the pace. If this gets up and down the floor, it's probably going to favor Central Cass a little bit more than Lisbon Broncos. So they can get second chance opportunities, limit the Squirrels in transition. That'll be a recipe for success here for Lisbon.
Olsen misses both free throws. Broncos control the rebound. It was Sweet who will come back over to Bittner, back to Sweet on the left side. He's able to find an open shooter. Olsen, deep three, good. Rodney Olsen has all 5 for the Lisbon Broncos, and they pull back in front. Squirrels want to answer right back. Cobbervig on the near side. Skips it across left side. Verkota, a defended 3, good. Carter Verkota will shoot over Jaden Bittner, and Central Cass leads 6-5. Up court, Bittner kicks right of the lane. Olsen to shoot, and he gets fouled. Caleb Olsen drawing his second foul, back to the free throw line. Went 0 for 2 last time, looking to sway his luck this time around. I believe the foul will be against Holzer. Holzer's first, team second.
Oh, you can see the frame. I mean, there's a reason why Bubba Schweigert likes Caleb Olsen in terms of his style, the physicality he plays on the football field. That 6'4" frame can move people around, and sometimes, some coaches will say that Caleb might get away with some stuff on the inside, but I tell you what, with that body, he's just a massive human being, and every coach is saying, hey, he's fouling, when realistically, he's just that big, Joel. It's just hard to get him out of the paint.
Ball goes beyond the arc for Cota for 3. Will miss. Rebound, Caden Sweet. This is the pace that Lisbon wants this game to be. As a turnover caused by Deutsch gets picked up by Cobbervig, off the glass and in. Cobbervig has 5 of his team's 8. It is 8-6, a lead for Central Cass. At the baseline, Rodney Olsen to inbound. And the Squirrels will make the first substitution of the game. I believe it's Bussey who checked into the game. The 5'11" junior Mason Bussey comes in. Sweet coming across half court. Sweet to Bittner on the drive, looks around for help, stolen away by Deutsch. Deutsch the steal, leads the charge, off the backboard, in for 2. 4 straight points for Central Cass, and they take a 4-point lead, 10-6 on a Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Quarterfinals of the Region 1 basketball tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Joel Morgan, Chase Miller with me, Joey Knuckles on the camera for this broadcast. As Kelson will come top of the key to Olsen to the left side. Olsen in the lane, loses the ball, and there's going to be a foul, and I believe it's Sam Cobbervig. Cobbervig's his second, team's third, and both teams going to make some substitutions.
Well, Central Cass trying to do something they haven't done in 5 straight games against Castleton. That's pick up a win. Last time Lisbon won February 22nd of 2018. And last year meeting in the quarterfinals, Joel, at the Shield Center as well. And you felt like it was a similar way, right? Or the game kind of got going early. Felt like Lisbon could hang around, hit some threes, work that high-low game. But Central Cass was able to do enough in that fourth quarter to pick up the win last year in the region quarters.
Central Cass will scoop up the missed shot. Bussey to Deutsch. Deutsch for 3 off the heel of the basket. Rebound two-handed by Olsen. Here comes the Broncos. Olsen, Caleb Olsen right side to the left side. Wyatt Olsen into the hands of Sweet. Goes inside to Olsen by the defense. Up for 2, misses left. Another rebound for Cole Holzer, and Jake Deutsch will bring this one up court. Deutsch with the handoff. Buer with the ball. Will come back to Holzer. Buer for 3 off the side of the basket. Rebound grabbed at the baseline by Sam Kelson. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 10-6, Central Cass leads. Olsen from the corner to Sweet to the top of the key. Olsen now work to the left side. Wyatt Olsen for 3. I think every Olsen was in there on the mix on the court as it's 10-9. Lisbon pulls within a point. Winner of this one will play opponent to be determined. It will be Northern Cass Kindred in our next game. Deutsch looking to drive beyond the arc. Buer with the ball to the left side. Holzer, three, hits the heel of the basket. Rebound, Olsen. That's Rodney Olsen with the rebound. Will come to Caden Sweet. Broncos down by a point. Rodney Olsen left side. Looking for help. To Kelson, taken away by Deutsch. That's his second steal of the game and lays it in for two. Squirrels push their lead to 3.
A good defense there by Deutsch, able to get that one. Easy transition bucket, and if Central Cass can get more of that, they'll end up winning this contest.
Yeah, Deutsch has been the master agitator, as a missed 3 will be missed by Kelson, and he'll recover the missed shot. Deutsch is just kind of, maybe hasn't gotten the steal, but has forced a lot of Broncos players to do things they didn't want to, as it's going to go out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Central Cass will bring Carter Verkota back into the game, also out on the courts. Carter Maggio into the game. Broncos making a substitution, lifted Sam Kelson. Did not see who they brought in his place. Bittner brought back out into the court. Minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. A drive for Verkota, kicks back beyond the arc. 3 for Holzer, will miss. Rebound grabbed by Maggio, and Maggio up to the line to shoot 2. The 6'3 sophomore checks into the game and immediately gets a chance to contribute on the score sheet. Foul call, the first against Lisbon, will go against Wyatt Webb. Maggio hits the first. It's another 4-point lead for Central Cass.
Squirrels early on doing enough efficiency on offense, not a lot of turnovers, been able to take advantage of some transition. They've been able to keep Caleb Olsen out of the paint in terms of turnaround jumpers and spins, and they're trying to disrupt them right now. This is where Central Cass wants to do. Get this full court pressure going, try to make this game a little bit higher speed, and try to turn over the Broncos when they can.
Webb through the baseline, tries to feed in the lane. Ball gets taken away by Olsen to Sweet to the near side, Bittner. Bittner throws in the lane to Olsen. He's going to be fouled. Coming around the back was Carter Maggio. Maggio's first, team's 4th, and now you're looking at a 4-foul situation of your Central Cass. Really, at Cobberbig with 2. The other ones distributed amongst 2 other players. As Bittner triggers inbounds, finds Webb, works its way over to Olsen to the corner. 3 for Bittner, in and out. Rebound gets tipped back into the hand of Caleb Olsen. Putback will miss, and the rebound snared down by Sam Cobberbig. Strike that was Carter Verkota with the rebound. Verkota in the lane, shot in and out. Caleb Olsen, the rebound, hangs onto the basketball despite the pressure, goes to Bittner, and Bittner's going to lose it out of bounds. Bussey was on him, and Bussey got hands on the basketball last. 42.3 seconds left in quarter number 1. Now there was Bittner who had hands on that one last, as Verkota up for the 3. That one nicks the end of the iron, tracked down by Bittner, far side of the court. Shot clock is turned off. Bittner from the right elbow. Goes back to Sweet, sends a pass to Wyatt Olsen. Olsen finds Caleb Olsen. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Caleb Olsen to the bucket, and he is fouled. Caleb Olsen's 3rd trip to the free throw line. He is 1 for 4. Foul, I believe, is Cole Holzer. No, strike that. It is going to be the 2nd foul against Carter Maggio, team's 5th.
Really good job by Olsen at the high post there, just coming down, better pass on the bounce there by Sweet to get Olsen, who's making the cut to the paint. And when Olsen gets a steam ahead of him, you better be firmly planted, because there's a big man coming your way, and Maggio will be the guilty party. And right now, Lisbon, you don't mind the start. You've been able to get to the free throw line a lot. You've been able to get some rebounds. It's just that transition game that's been a little difference maker, and the couple of threes by Central Cass as well in this first quarter.
2nd free throw good for Olsen. He has 3, 14-11, 10 seconds left. Squirrels with the final shot. Verkota sends it to the corner, back beyond the arc, missed 3. Rebound picked off by Wyatt Webb, and no time left as the first quarter will come to an end here in this Region 1 quarterfinal matchup. It's the Central Cass Squirrels 14, the Lisbon Broncos 11 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
The team at Maple River
River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities, to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
14-11, Central Cass leads Lisbon as our second quarter begins in the Region 1 basketball quarterfinals on yourliveevent.com. Into the post, Holzer able to find Cruchet. Now to Deutsch. Deutsch 4 points. He scored 4 consecutive at one stretch here, but his biggest strength in this game has been his ability to create turnovers. And speaking of turnovers, the Squirrels will turn it over. Caleb Olson will pick it up and feeds to Caden Sweet. Sweet, short left corner, throws to the lane. It was in the hands of Kelson to Bittner. Now work to the right side, Olson. Bittner rifles it inside, back beyond the arc to Sweet. Sweet double teamed immediately, will skip to Wyatt Olson for 2, hits the side of the iron, rebound Kelson, and top of the key, Olson 3, hits the iron right into the hands of Tyler Cruchet. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll get you our first half numbers. We'll get you an update from some of the scores around region play. Sam Kelson will steal away a pass and gives it to Caden Sweet. And Chase, this is the pace of play that plays to the strength of the Lisbon Broncos. I know they're down by 3, but in a good position right now.
Yeah, they don't score a lot of points. I mean, they only average 51 a game. So they need this to be in the low 50s, low 60s at most. If Central Cass can get up and make this a high volume, high possession, high tempo kind of a game, it's going to favor the Squirrels. The Squirrels very good defensively as well, only giving up 51 points per contest here.
Deutsch will hand it off to Holzer. Comes to Deutsch, left unguarded. Layup good for Deutsch. He has 6. 16-11. Central Cass a 5-point lead, their largest. We were tied at 6. It was an 8-5 scoring run in favor of the Squirrels to close out the first quarter. Cole Holzer will scoop up the missed shot, gives it to Jake Deutsch. Deutsch guarded by Bittner. Hands it off to Bussey, skips to the near side, Covervig. Covervig tries to drive, held up by Caden Sweet. Covervig will try again, goes to Deutsch. Deutsch closed in pretty quick there by Wyatt Olson. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Squirrels. They need to hurry as a pass tipped away by Wyatt Olson. Gets the tip away and keeps it in bounds. Brought up court by Sweet. On to the near post, Kelson. Back to the top of the key, Caleb Olson. To the right corner, Wyatt Olson 3 off the side of the backboard. Put back attempt. That went a little too high for Wyatt Olson. And Jake Deutsch will bring it up court for the Squirrels. Looks back to Coach Matt Norman, and he'll slow up the offense.
This is the stretches that Lisbon Bronco fans worry about. 3 minutes here in the second half, second quarter, you haven't scored yet. If you're Central Cass, you've only scored 2 points, so it's not like either team's been shooting the lights out. But Joel, right now, if you're a Bronco fan, they've seen this a time or two this season where they go on these droughts and opposing teams can take advantage.
3 left side, rings off the iron for Bussey. Sweet has the rebound. A good showing fan-wise through our first 2 games. I think that our first 3 games. Inside the lane, Olson. Back to Caleb Olson. 2 will miss. Deutsch tipped the rebound away from these Broncos, and Holzer will grab it back to Deutsch. 4.5 to go here in the first half, and we're going to get a blocking foul called against Jaden Bittner.
That's right. If you're Lisbon, you got some fouls to give. Deutsch had a good head of steam going down the paint there. Gets a chance to set up your defense. You're seeing a lot of 2-3 zone from both teams so far throughout this first half, being very active up top. early on, Lisbon was able to get some second chance opportunities. We haven't seen that as much here in the second quarter. On the opposite side for Central Cass, let's see if they can continue to get to the rim. We've seen a good chunk of threes, but just haven't been able to get down more than a handful of times.
Verkota up for 2, his 5th, just the 4th point this quarter for Central Cass, 18-11. They have a 7-point advantage on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Wyatt Webb feeds inside to Caleb Olson. Shot will miss. Olson has missed his last 5 field goal attempts. Deutsch with the basketball. Inside of 4 to play. Deutsch back to Brewer on the near side. Up for 3. It's a 7-point run to begin the second half. Central Cass leads by 10. Timeout Broncos. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing of the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah Melody, and staff are proud to promote local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. You'll see everything from honey and jams, puzzles, and year-round gift baskets at Mindak Market. Stop by the store in West Acres or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Going to NESCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
This is YourLiveEvent.com, the Region 1 quarterfinals here in Wahpeton. Central Cass has scored 7 straight to begin the second quarter. They lead 21-11. 3:49 to go. Here is Sweet. Sweet across half court. Able to feed to Rodney Olson, back to Sweet, into the hands of Bittner. The Broncos have had their opportunities to score some points here this quarter. A steal for the Squirrels. Deutsch splits the defense, shot off the iron, rebound grabbed by Rodney Olson. Brought up court by Bittner. Bittner in the lane, up to shoot, fouled. That one is going to be, looks like Wiersma.
There's been some chances for Lisbon in this contest to get up in transition. They just haven't taken advantage of it. This time, Bittner was able to have a full head of steam, go hard down the paint. And now for the rest of this half, Lisbon, they'll be at least in the bonus, and a chance here for Bittner to get 2 free throws. But the thing is, you look down in the scoring column, there's only been 3 field goals so far by the Broncos, and it goes back to what we said earlier in this game. Lisbon, if they can hit some shots early, they can hang around with anybody. It doesn't matter if it's Kindred, Enderlin, or Central Cass, but if they go in these stretches where they can't get anything through the cylinder, Joel, it puts a lot of pressure on their defense to consistently come up with stops and stops and stops.
Deutsch drives the lane off the backboard, good. 8 for Jake Deutsch. 23-12 the score.
And if you go like the last 3 minutes of the first quarter and the first 5 minutes of the second quarter, Lisbon has only had 1 point. I mean, it's been that kind of a game right now for the Broncos, but big man inside would help.
Foul call. We'll put Olson to the line. I didn't see if he's going to shoot 2 or the 1-and-1, but either way, a chance to make up some points. And now the officials are going to discuss it.
I think you can also discuss, too, if you're a Central Cass fan, you're asking, did Olson initiate the contact for an offensive charge or an offensive foul? But they're going to give it against Central Cass, and we'll see what's going to happen here across the arm, and they're going to give him 2.
Foul call will be against Alex Everson. First free throw is good for Caleb Olson, his 4th of the game. His 4th point. All have come from the free throw line.
If you're not going to score field goals, Joel, you got to get to the line. I mean, that's just the only other way you can find a way to score in basketball.
Olson misses. Squirrels with the basketball. Handled by Deutsch to the right side 3. No good, but rebound picked up by Verkota. Verkota tries to drive, held up by Bittner, sets the ball in motion, Driving the lane was Everson, back right side, beyond the arc, three. Bewar's second made three, 26-13 the score. Bure the score, and doubling up the Broncos is the Squirrels. Olsen misses the layup, and Central Cass with the basketball. Verkota is going to be fouled by Jaden Bittner.
Those are tough, too. Good pass, got it to Olsen, got down the paint. Caleb's turning like, I don't have anybody on me, draping my arm, just unable to go down there for Central Cass. For Lisbon, just unfortunate, but big 2.5 minutes left here in this first half. Central Cass, if they get this up to 15, 18 points, the way they've been playing defense, it might feel like 25 at the half, Joel, that you're down by.
Bure gets the inbound, will come to Verkota on the near side. Hands this one off to Sam Kavervig. Kavervig, 5 points, all coming in the first quarter, averaging nearly 13 a game. Passes it up to Verkota, who hits his seventh, 29-13, 16 points the lead for Central Cass, and every bucket made seems to be the largest lead for the Squirrels, as the Broncos just unable to generate the offense they're looking for, and a pass attempt by Olsen comes off the foot of Verkota, will stop time with 1:40.
Well, Lisbon wants to run the high-low action. They want a Kelson, they want an Olsen going high-low, and Central Cass just kind of hasn't allowed Lisbon to run this high-low game so far, so give a lot of credit to the Squirrels' defense being disruptive in that capacity.
Pass beyond the arc to Sweet, can't find a drive, inside to Olsen, back to Sweet, off the backboard, good for three. Second made three, make that third made three for Lisbon, 29-16 the score. Bussey with the basketball, will come up to the top of the key. Holzer back beyond the arc. Boer will miss the three. And the rebound will come to Lisbon. Sweet on the right side to the top of the key. Caleb Olsen inside of a minute left to play in what has been a quick half, as a feed to Kelson for two.
Just a second field goal here by Lisbon in the quarter, but it's come on back-to-back possessions now, so you get a little run and cut that deficit down, Joel, to your one, good defensive stop and offensive bucket away from making it a single-digit game here before the half. It felt like it might be getting away from Lisbon a little bit, but you'll take the bank three, you'll get the shooters rolling. Just like that, you're right back in this contest.
Wiersma out of the game. Deutsch will come in. 41.3 seconds left in the half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Rodney Olsen will come back in for the Broncos. Will spell Jaden Bittner.
Olsen picks up that foul last time out for Lisbon. Caleb.
Inbound to Deutsch. Deutsch from the elbow beyond the arc. Boer with the ball will come to Holzer. Gets taken away by Caleb Olsen. Olsen, the steal, drive, off the backboard for two. He has 6, 29-20 the score. 15 seconds left to go in the half. Deutsch calling for some off-ball movement. Will find Verkota. Back to Deutsch. Drives the baseline, sends a pass beyond the arc. Another three into the hands of Olsen, but the half will end. One half of play here in the Region 1 quarterfinal. Central Cass 29, Lisbon 20. First half numbers come your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
North Star Ag is your premier full-service short-line machinery dealer. Whether it's equipment sales, parts, or service, North Star Ag carries a full range of equipment from leading brands such as Meridian, Brandt, and Salford Valmar. The North Star team is here to help you year-round. Learn more at northstar-ag.com. That's northstar-ag.com. Or visit them at their Tower City facility. North Star Ag, committed to quality, committed to you. The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake. Find out more today. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
The Command IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room, where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey! My Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
See your future come together at Lake Region State College. Train for in-demand careers, part-time, full-time, or online. At Lake Region State College, we change lives.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Welcome back to the half-hour score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass 29, Lisbon 20 in the Region 1 quarterfinals. Some numbers from that half: 3 lead changes, 1 tie. Our only tie was at 6 apiece. Central Cass, so that was back in the first quarter. Central Cass would close out the half on an 8-5 scoring run. They've led by as much as 16 points, 29-13. And they opened up the second quarter on a 7-0 scoring run. Some team numbers: the Lisbon Broncos shooting 27%, 3 for 9 on threes, 5 for 10 on free throw attempts. The Central Cass Squirrels shooting 39% from the field, 5 for 16 on threes. They are 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Some individual numbers: Rodney Olson, 5 points, 2 rebounds for the Lisbon Broncos. Caden Sweet, Wyatt Olson, 3 points apiece. Sam Kelson, 3 points, 4 rebounds. And Caleb Olson, 6 points, 7 rebounds for the Squirrels. Jake Deutsch, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Carter Verkota, 8 points, 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds for Cole Holzer. 2 points for Carter Maggio. Eli Boer, 6 points, both coming off of threes. He's 2 for 7 from the field. Those are our first half numbers here in the EDC quarterfinals. We're going to take a break. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon high school athletic programs and events. If you're interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook for more information. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters wishes the best to all athletes competing today.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome back on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Region 1 quarterfinals. Winner of this will play in the semis tomorrow against either Kindred in Northern Cass. That will be our next game coming up here about 20 minutes after this one wraps up. Of course, on our post-game show, we'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and get a chance to talk to a member of the winning team. Broncos shooting 27% in that first half. They've won the rebound battle. That's what's given them their opportunities. Pass to Olsen, taken away by Cruchet, and fed to Deutsch. Deutsch in the lane, spins off the backboard for two. Deutsch is 10th. He is the first to reach double figures in this game. 31-20, Squirrels lead. Overpass, Olsen tries to track it down, knocked away by Cole Holzer. He was last to touch. Lisbon will keep control. of the basketball. Rodney Olson, near side, triggers inbounds to Sweet. Remember, you win today, you're guaranteed at least one more, or guaranteed at least 2 more games in your season, because you never want to play in that first game on the Thursday night of a region tournament. Squirrels come away with the basketball. Verkota leads the charge. Will come to Copperbig. Tries to drive the lane. Spins, kicks a pass to Cruchet, comes off the inner part of his arm, and ball is picked up by Verkota. He tries to drive, knocked away by Rodney Olson, picked up by Deutsch at half court. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Squirrels. Deutsch drives, and one for Deutsch. Grace under fire by Deutsch. He knew the pressure was coming. The shot needed to get off. Gets it and draws the foul. Caden Sweet's team's first of the half. Deutsch now with 12.
Nice move by Deutsch, able to get to the line. And if you're Central Cass, you love this start. You know, quick 4 points here in the opening 80 seconds. Now you get 5 at this line. If you're Lisbon, the old adage right now, if you're Cam Marks, is how much is too much right now. As Central Cass continues to kind of hound ball pressure here, even though we get a body foul. The Squirrels have done enough to disrupt the inside presence of Olson and Kelson, and they've done enough just to be a little bit of a menace into backcourt play to get Lisbon a little off kilter right now.
Wide Olson will put it inbounds. Finds Bittner. Will come to Sweet, to Olson, back beyond the arc to Bittner. Held up on the block, sends a pass to Sweet. Sweet one-hands it and gets it taken away by Deutsch. Deutsch the steal and the layup. He has scored 7 straight points. It is 36-20. Another 16-point lead for the Central Cass Squirrels, and Deutsch another steal. Deutsch to the basket off the heel. Rebound, Bittner. Bittner is going to be fouled.
This is one right now where if you're Kim Marks, you're probably going, when do I need to call a timeout? And there it is. Kim Marks is going to call a timeout after the 7-0 run by Deutsch.
36-20, the lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard for the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass 36, Lisbon 20. Winners today so far in this tournament here in Wahpeton. Enderlin, a win over Richland, 79-52, 79-74. Oak Grove defeating Sargent County. Squirrels force another turnover, comes to Deutsch, and he's going to be fouled by Sweet. Sweet's second. Deutsch to the free throw line to shoot 2. Squirrels scoring 7 straight to begin the second half. All 7 of those belong to Jake Deutsch. He has 15 points, the senior averaging just a shy under 11 a game. First free throw will miss. Second for Deutsch is in. He has scored 8 straight to begin the second half, 37-20 the score. Central Cass's 17-point lead, their largest. Lisbon's going to need to find a way to generate some offense. Again, they need to keep games in the 50s. That's been their MO this season. They have won 11 games. Their contest in the first round of the tournament is a feed to Olson. He banks it off the window and in. That's the first points of the second half for Lisbon, 37-22. Their game against Tri-State to earn the right to play in this quarterfinal part of the tournament was 14-all at the half between them and Tri-State. Game that was decided under 40 points. It's a foul call against Lisbon. Foul will be against Kelson, his first, team's third. as a shot from the elbow will miss for Holzer. I misspoke on that score. I meant it was a game decided under 50 as a pass attempt inside from Olsen will be turned away from Verkota. Came off his foot. Lisbon will keep control of the basketball. Under 5 to play in our third quarter. Inbound comes to Sweet. Guarded by Deutsch. Will swing around to the left side to Bittner. Handled by Sweet. Just 2 points here in the second half for Lisbon. About halfway through this quarter. 3 right side for the Broncos. Airballed by Kelson. Picked up by the Squirrels. Deutsch leading the charge. Deutsch into the lane. Spins up to shoot. 2 for Deutsch. 18 for Deutsch. He has scored all 10 in the third quarter for Central Cass. Sweet to Olsen. Back to Bittner. Bittner to Caleb Olsen. Over the defense, misses. Rebound knocked away by the Squirrels. Picked up by Deutsch. That was Holzer clearing that one out of the lane. Deutsch will come to Holzer beyond the arc. Holzer to Deutsch right side. Deutsch has had the hot hand. Again, all 10 points this quarter to the Squirrels. Shot in and out. Rebound two-handed by Bittner. Bittner feeling the pressure of Verkota, steals it away. Bittner will get it back. Bittner up court to Kelson. Try to get inside to Sweets. It's out of bounds back to Central Cass. Alex Everson will check into the game. Eli Boer will come in. 3:37, just under the halfway point of the third quarter. 39-22, Central Cass leads. Ball in the hands of Boer. Will come to Deutsch. Deutsch feed to Everson, knocked away and goes into the hands of Bussey, who scores his first 2 of the game. 41-22 the score, 19 points the advantage for the Squirrels. That will tie, no, becomes their largest lead. Pass going back to Sweet, will get by him, he'll touch it for the over and back. We're stopped with 2:59 left in the third quarter. Northern Cass Kindred will play in the next semifinal game to start, well, scheduled at 7:30. Let's probably look about a 7:45, 7:50 start time for that. All of that will be on yourliveevent.com. And Kim Mark wants to take a timeout. He will. We'll be back.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
It's coverage of the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. I'm Joel Morgan, Chase Miller with me. Joey Hughes, Joey Knuckles running camera here on this broadcast. Ball gets inbounded to Jake Deutsch. Deutsch to Holzer, working off Olsen. Holzer shoots and one. Caleb Olsen called for his second personal. Holzer's first point of the game. 43-22 the game. Holzer's bucket will complete the three-point play. Central Cass, for the second time in this game, has doubled up Lisbon. It is 44-22. 2:40 in county left in the third quarter on a Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll get you an update coming up here after our next break as pass low, knocked out of bounds, coming for Alex Everson of the Region 2 tournament. We also have full coverage of that on yourliveevent.com. That's being played out in Grand Forks. Remember, if you miss any of these games, you want to get a chance to rewatch them, visit yourliveevent.com. All games archived for free. Inbound comes to Webb. Set in motion. Comes to Bittner, fakes down low, gets the defense to bite to Olsen for three, airballed and out of bounds.
And just 2 points, Joel, in this second half by Lisbon. And this has been the first question after about 4 games this year. I asked Kim, I said, how's the first quarter of the season so far? And he goes, well, you know what? It's a matter of us trying to find a way to get buckets. He goes, if we can shoot well, we can probably beat and be competitive with anybody in the region. That's top to bottom. But he goes, we just go on stretches where whether it's a quarter or a half, where it's just tough for us to put the ball in the cylinder. It doesn't matter if it's a 5-footer contested or an open 5-footer. For whatever reason, we're kind of Jekyll and Hyde, and we've kind of seen the one version of the variation that he just didn't want to see, and that's been tough. And even though they've only scored 22, they've only given up 44 to this point in the game, and they still have a chance if they make a run, but right now time is not on their side, Joel.
Jaden Bittner steals away a pass, gets trapped in the corner, throws it off of the ankles of Eli Boer, and it goes out of bounds. They'll go back to Lisbon. To your point, the Broncos shooting 27% in the first half. Those numbers looking to pace up here similar in the second half. Spencer Kelson will check into the game for Caleb Olsen. I don't believe Olsen has taken a break yet this game. Kelson, the 6'3 senior, will come in, so he'll represent the post presence for the Broncos. Bittner up court. Comes to Spencer Kelson, back up top of the key. Too strong on the three is Sweet. Verkota with the basketball on the near wing. Here in a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. 10 straight points to start out the quarter, and it was Jake Deutsch supplying all of them. Deutsch a game high, 18 points. And a steal in the lane. Olsen pulls it away from Verkota. Olsen will spin on the near wing, lets his teammates to get in position, able to find Bittner, and pass was going back to Olsen, tipped out of bounds by Carter Verkota.
And in this tournament, Joel, we haven't seen a big upset yet. From the play-in matches to what we've seen so far here today, the 1-seed advance, the 5-4, I'd never consider a 5 a quote-unquote big upset. It's kind of like an 8-9 matchup in the NCAA tournament. This one I was kind of curious how it would play out. Same thing with Northern Cass, and our next one being the 6th seed. So this has kind of gone like the girls' Region 1, kind of going according to plan to this point.
Pass was going to Olsen and out of bounds. Yeah, like I said, the 4-5 has been the first, the best day one matchups we've seen so far through these two tournaments. Olsen inbounds to Kelson, back beyond the arc, 3 off the heel of the basket for Bittner. Olsen picks it up. We'll come back to Sweet. Feed to Spencer Kelson, bobbles it, scooped up by Verkota. Verkota to the basket and draws a block. Verkota will shoot 2. Foul on Bittner, I believe, and that is his 3rd.
Verkota's an interesting player. 6'1", and Matt Norman, the head coach for Central Cass, has him as a guard forward. And you don't see a lot of players sometimes in the boys' game at 6 foot as a forward sometimes. But I tell you what, he hits the rim. He goes after loose balls, those 50-50 plays that you like. He's just a sophomore. He's got a knuckleballer of a shot that somehow finds the middle of the cylinder. Verkota's an X factor for this Central Cass team, Joel.
Has 7 points so far, trying to make it 8. And will be blanked at the free throw line. Caleb Olsen checked into the game, pulled down the rebound. Will come to Rodney Olsen. Back to Jaden Bittner. 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Olsen gets it poked away. Wiersma had hands on the basketball. We're going to get a held ball, and it goes to Central Cass.
Season low this year, Joel, for Lisbon, 29 at Kindred on January the 13th. So I'm not hope we don't get to that point if you're a Bronco fan. Hopefully they can find some consistency, but I just tell you what, this man defense, this little zone that Central Cass has thrown at them has got them a little bit off sorts. And it's not like Lisbon hasn't had quality looks. They've had some really good opportunities. It's just a matter of, again, seeing that ball go through the cylinder. And Matt Norman calls a timeout here.
Yeah, ball was handled by Chase Bachmeyer, the sophomore, just check into the game for the first time. 15.6 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll step aside. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
44-22, Central Cass leads Lisbon on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Region 1 quarterfinals. Bachmeyer gets the inbound, guarded by Bittner. Bachmeyer held it at the elbow, goes beyond the arc. Wiersma with the ball to the right side. 3 airballed, putback will miss. Maggio misses the putback. Olsen tries the half-court shot, will miss as our third quarter comes to an end. Central Cass 44, Lisbon 22, fourth quarter when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Our final 8 minutes underway. The Broncos missed a 3. Jake Deutsch, who scored the first 10 points of this half, picked up the rebound, sets it in motion. Cruchet drives, and he hits 2. He gets the first 2 of the fourth quarter. 46-22 is the lead for the Central Cass Squirrels. We had 3 lead changes in the first half. Have yet to see one here, as driving Olsen, shot will miss. Ball winds up in the hands of Jake Deutsch. Deutsch, 18 points. It's easy, Chase, to point at those 18 points of his contribution, but he has just been everywhere on the court. He's created turnovers. He's been there for missed shots. He's been the big floor general they've been looking for tonight.
And don't forget, two-sport athlete in winter, right? I mean, wrestling and basketball, so he's able to get to a handful of wrestling meets throughout the year, able to help out in some duels, and all of a sudden he goes the next night or 2 nights later, plays in a basketball game, gets some shots up here. So for him to be this consistent, Joel, and still wrestle and be an awfully good wrestler at that in his weight class and come out here, it's just phenomenal.
Wyatt Olsen was called for the foul. Inbound comes to Cole Holzer. He'll miss the shot.
This Lisbon Bronco team, Joel, you look at some of the seniors they're going to lose. Caleb Olsen, the guy with the ball right now, that's going to be a big one, figuratively and literally.
He hits an and one right there. We'll go back to the free throw line for the first time in the second half.
Spencer Kelson, obviously, is a guy that comes off the bench as a role player. You look at Caden Sweet, the son of girls basketball coach, Barb Sweet. Ronnie Olsen, a guy who can be a stat stuffer as well and hit some threes. Lisbon will have some work to do next year in terms of this senior class and some of the volume of what they've been able to play for varsity minutes.
Squirrels come away with the basketball. The first half numbers, rebounding was in favor of Lisbon, 21-15. Deutsch misses the runner. Putback attempt good for 2. Carter Verkota has his 9th, 48-24 the score.
This might be a carbon copy of last year, Joel. Enderlin, Oak Grove in one semifinal, Central Cass, and dare we said if Kindred's able to win next game, it might be all the semis from the last year.
Caleb Olsen drains a 3 for Lisbon. 48-27 the score, under 6 left to play. That Northern Cass Kindred will be our next semifinal matchup. Feed comes down low. Verkota the layup. Carter Verkota has scored 4 straight, 11 on the night, 50-27 the score, and Central Cass has gone on the first thing that's looked like a run in this game. It's, 10 points to start the second half, but it didn't feel like that bang-bang kind of run you're used to feeling in a game.
And right now, you're playing the scoreboard, obviously, but for Kim Mark, it's about an opportunity here to get some young guys in. Lincoln Adair's a freshman, to get them some minutes here at a college level court, at a regional tournament after defeating Tri-State to get here at your home court. This is a tough one. If you're Matt Norman, you're also thinking about, a quick turnaround for tomorrow. Make sure your guys are fresh. Really warm gym on the opposite side for Lisbon. It's a chance to give your seniors a good send-off here one more time, but also you have that balance, Joe, as a coach, trying to get some younger guys some varsity minutes here on a big-time stage.
Feed to Olson. Through the defense, gets fouled. Caleb Olson to the line. He'll shoot a pair.
And for Olson, it feels like, especially for seniors now, when you look up at the clock, it's going through your mind. You know what's at stake. You understand, how much time is left potentially in your career wearing that Bronco uniform. It seems like Olson's clock is going off in his head right now. Joel's saying, hey, we don't have too much time yet. It's time to get down and boogie and try to get some points and get to the line and get some boards.
Second bucket's good. He hits both. 50-29 the score. 15 points for Caleb Olson. His average on the season. You bucket back at the other end. Sam Cobbervig scores his seventh. 52-29 the score. Approaching 5 minutes left to play here in the quarterfinals. Central Cass on pace to join Enderlin and Oak Grove as semifinalists in this Region 1 tournament and guaranteed 2 more games in their 2021-2022 season. Bussey with the basketball, sends it to Holzer on the near side. Holzer tries to throw down low, tipped out of bounds by Kelson. Alex Everson into the game for Central Cass. Some of these players are being lifted. Tyler Cruchet coming out of the game. You might not see him come back in with a comfortable lead for the Squirrels and inside of 5 to play. As you mentioned, getting young guys out here in a big game on a college court. A jumper for Cobbervig. He has 9, 54-29 here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Central Cass already played 12 players now, Joel. So that just shows you right there again. Try to keep them fresh. You're obviously playing for 3 games in 4 days here, barring Mother Nature. I know everyone in Region 1 remembers what the girls' tournament was like. You had to wait.
You had to
Monday,
bring it up.
Monday through Thursday. But it looks like in the forecast, I think we should be fine for the next 72 hours.
Trying to drive was Cobbervig. Will kick to the corner. Bussey works to the right corner. 3 off the heel of the basket. Squirrels control the rebound. It's a board for Everson back beyond the arc. 3 will miss. Rebound again to the Squirrels. This time handled by Boer. Skips across to Cobbervig. He'll drive, puts it up. Will miss, but is fouled. Cobbervig to the free throw line.
And this region was pretty deep this year. I know it's not looking like it in terms of the seed lines that have advanced so far. The 1, the 5, it will be the number 2. So the biggest seed line that can go is Northern Cass, which is going to have a lot of seniors going up against the defending champ in Kindred next. But this was a deep region, Joel. Coming into this one, earlier I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 1 bigger team, if not even 2 bigger teams, get tested in the fourth quarter. Might come up a little bit short, but give credit to where credit's due. Enderlin withstood the first 8 minutes, got in rhythm. Oak Grove, Sargent County, that was just a back and forth kind of a game. Central Cass, they've kind of owned it from the start here, Joel, and they've done a really nice job from top to bottom. And now they're going to get ready to get to the region semis again. They've been close. They've been knocking on the door here as of late. They've been close in recent years, losing to Richland down here a couple years ago in a region championship game. So give credit to Matt Norman and the Squirrels coming out and able to disrupt Lisbon's offense and just never let the pedal off the metal throughout this second half.
Lincoln Adair tries to feed down low, taken away by Central Cass. Almost said Pat Adair. Pat Adair's not on the court, as far as we know. As the Squirrels handling the basketball. Will come to Boer. Feeds on the wing to Everson. Skips beyond the arc. Bachmeyer in the game. Bachmeyer, the sophomore, will handle. Held up mid-post by another sophomore, Jaden Bittner. Able to find Everson. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 3 minutes on the game clock. Here's a steal for Bittner. Bittner, the steal and the layup. Bittner's 3rd of the game.
Just a sophomore, he's going to get a lot more varsity minutes the next couple of years as an underclassman for head coach Kim Mark.
Here comes the 3 right side. That will miss for Boer. Rebound Central Cass. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I can tell you the second half rebound battle has been won by Central Cass. Bittner picks up the deflected pass for the Broncos. Bittner gets it knocked away. Bussey with the basketball over Adair and one.
Lincoln Adair tried as best as possible. I think his heel was just inside the semicircle there for the and one opportunity for Mason Bussey.
2:25 left to play. More substitutions coming on both sides. Again, we'll have final numbers coming up in our post-game report. Also get a chance to talk to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and missed shot for Bussey. Rebound to the Broncos, and Jake Deutsch really making the case to win that Enbridge Energy Player of the Game with his 18 points, all 10 of them coming to start the second half, or 10 of those 18 coming to start the second half. And we're going to get a foul with 2:15 left to play. That gets Jaden Bittner to the free throw line. Bachmeyer called for his first, team sixth. No, it won't be a shooting foul. Bittner at the baseline, inbound. Two hands will come to Schultz. Keegan Schultz to the right side to Bittner. Bittner for three, gets fouled. Jaden Bittner coming up with 3 shots. 2:06 left to play. West Fargo and Wahpeton girls played in a state qualifying game in the EDC tournament on Saturday, and we saw 2 4-point plays for the Wahpeton Huskies. A rarity in basketball to see 1, let alone 2. I would say something you don't see that often is the player going to the line to shoot 3 free throws. First 2 are in for Bittner. Bittner has 5 in the game, 58-33. The score, 2:06 left to play, and more substitutions coming for Coach Matt Norman. And last free throw miss for Bittner. Sears got the rebound. And the Squirrels will bring the ball up courts. Reserve players in. Bachmeyer to the right side. Went to Thompson. Thompson had his heels out of bounds. Minute 50 and counting left to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Lisbon ends their season with a .500 record of 11-11. Central Cass, the number 5 team in the state, improves to 18-3. They'll have a meeting tomorrow with opponent to be determined between Northern Cass and Kindred, which will be the next game here on YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos making some more substitutions. Brant Levos will come into the game. Also into the game, Ethan Gilbert, minute 41 to play. 58-33 the score. Broncos have just had 11 points here in the second half. Ball handled by Gilbert. Gilbert to Spencer Kelson, into the hands of Keegan Schultz. To the left side, Gilbert dribbles, shoots, 2. Ethan Gilbert, the sophomore, off the bench to chip in a pair. 58-35 the score. Approaching a minute left to play in the quarterfinals of the Region 1 boys basketball tournament. A drive, layup will miss. Squirrels the rebound. Bachmeyer went for the putback shot, is blocked by Levos, but the basketball is controlled by Central Cass. (58-35) the score. 45 seconds left. Ball gets blocked, will go out of bounds. Chase Miller making his way down courtside. We'll get a chance to talk to one of these Squirrels players. Sears gets the inbound. Comes to the hands of Thompson, back to Bachmeyer. Held up by Adair. Will send back beyond the arc. Arm with the ball, shot will miss. Rebound two-handed by Easton Bergerman for the Lisbon Broncos. Three right side, good. Levos hits a three. 58-38 the score, 14 seconds left. And now Central Cass just needs to run out those final 7 seconds, and they will advance on to the semifinals of this Region 1 basketball tournament. Score becomes final. It's a 58-38 victory for Central Cass against Lisbon here in the Region 1 boys basketball tournament. We'll take a break. Post-game show next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
And welcome to our post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com. 58-35, the final. Central Cass on to the semifinals. Jake Deutsch is joining us courtside. Jake, first off, congratulations. You guys have big goals this season, and you're one step closer with the semifinal win.
Yep.
You got a big start to the second half of this game. You scored 10 straight points in the third quarter. What was going right for you?
I was just having fun, attacking, doing what I do best, which is getting to the rim, and I didn't really do that in the first half, so I put in the back of my mind to maybe take over a little bit.
This Lisbon Broncos team, it was close at halftime, 29-20, you led. They have a style of play. They want to slow you down. They want to make you take some bad shots. They played a little bit to their strength. What was the discussion in the locker room going into the second half for you guys? What was Coach saying about that?
We said to play more physical. Caleb Olson's a monstrous man, and there's not a lot you can do about it, but we really wanted to front him, limit his touches, and just be more physical.
This season, you were the lone senior on the wrestling team. You're one of the seniors here on this basketball team. You get some of these younger guys some action in a big game. What did that mean for you as a senior to watch these young guys play some minutes here?
It was more fun to watch them than it was to play. I love when our younger guys get in. It's what our program's about. And it was just really fun.
All right, well, I'll let you go and celebrate this one and get ready. I know you guys are going to be scouting this next game, but again, congratulations advancing on to the semifinals.
Thank you.
That was Jake Deutsch from the Central Cass Squirrels with us on our post-game show. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
All your needs under one roof. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton with cozy hotel rooms, water park, restaurant, and pub all in one location. And they're accepting resumes and interviews for front desk, housekeeping, and restaurant staff. A friendly work environment, competitive pay. Visit the website, cassin.com. Click on the employment tab or call 701-347-4524. The Governor's Inn Water Park special this month. Half-price wristbands at the water park and 30% off all birthday packages. Much more than just a hotel. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton. 701-347-4524.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Day Kitch Farms of Ada, Minnesota, celebrating 63 years, is having their annual bull and female sale March 26th, 1:30 p.m., selling Angus and Polled Hereford yearling bulls along with 12 open elite heifer calves and 4 F1 baldy heifers. Go to www.daykitchfarms.com. Again, that's DAKITCH farms.com. All cattle sell DNA-tested carcass data and semen checked.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to our post-game show. Central Cass 58, Lisbon 35. The Squirrels on to the semifinals, and they'll play the winner of the next two teams warming up in front of us, Northern Cass and Kindred. Let's get our final numbers, team numbers for the Lisbon Broncos. They shoot 32% from the field, 33% from long range, 56% from the free throw line, going 9 for 16. They had 17 turnovers, 32 rebounds, compared to 6 turnovers and 31 rebounds for Central Cass. The Squirrels shooting 42%, 5 for 23 from the 5 for 23 on three-point attempts, 7-11 from the free throw line. Largest lead for Central Cass was 27 points, 3 lead changes, 1 tie in this game. Individual numbers for the Lisbon Broncos. Rodney Olson finished with 5 points, add to Jaden Bittner. Caden Sweet, Wyatt Olson, 3 points apiece. Brant Levos, 3 points. Ethan Gilbert, 2 points. Sam Kelson, 2 points. Caleb Olson, the senior, 15 points, 8 rebounds, just shy of a double-double. Jake Deutsch, who we talked about, or just talked to here in the interview, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Carter Verkota, 12 points. Sam Covervig, 11 points. Cole Holzer, 3 points, 8 rebounds. Mason Bussey, 4 points. Eli Boer, 6 points, 2 points for Owen Wiersma. Tyler Cruchet with 2 points. Again, Central Cass 18-3 now on the season. They will play in the semifinals. Lisbon will end their season 11-11. Time to hand out some of our accolades here. We'll start with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And go to Jake Deutsch. Again, he scored the first 10 points of the second half en route to an 18-point performance here in the semifinals. Enbridge Energy work has begun to replace Line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And now our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. That is, will go to Jake Deutsch, as well as, again, 18 points here in this performance. RDK Enterprises will be holding their Hillsboro Operation Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit plannerdoc.com. The clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting system. Again, Monday, March 21st. Visit their website, planterdoc.com. So game number 3 of 4 in the books out here in Wahpeton. We'll have Northern Cass Kindred coming your way next. Thanks for joining us. It's coverage of the Region 1 basketball tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.